Recording in progress. We're going to start with a class. Please make sure, if you don't have it yet, to have a blanket at hand. That can be nice to use, and probably something you can use as a block or a bold cushion or a book. I do have a real yoga block, and if there are any technical issues or whatsoever, if you can't hear me, please wave, give me a sign, unmute yourself. And then we're going to start laying on our backs. So find your way onto your mat, on your back, and just bring your knees into your chest. You can hold your shins or your knees and rock a bit from side to side. If you like, you can also make some circles with your knees to massage your lower back. And if you're making circles, also change direction. And then just stretch your legs up and start to move your feet. Rotating your ankles in one direction and the other. Just taking the time, first moments to really arrive on your mat. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your hips down. And then spread your arms to the sides. Bend your knees again and just drop your hips to the right. And come into a twist. Keep your left shoulder on the mat. And if your neck is okay, you can look to the left. Bring your arm up. More down, you can play a bit with that. And also play with the position of your legs. Finding that twist in your spine. And also here, see if you can relax your shoulders down and your hips. And taking 3 more deep breaths. Waking up your body. And after your 3rd breath, slowly bring your legs back up, your head in line. If you like to stay in midline for a moment, stay there. Or otherwise, drop your knees to the left immediately. And if your leg is okay, look to the right in a twist on the other side. Again, play a bit with the position of your legs and your arm. And take 3 more deep breaths here. And slowly bring your legs back up, head in line. Hug your knees once more. Rock a bit from side to side. Bring your feet onto the mat and just roll onto one side and then push yourself up with your hands and come into a seated position. Whichever seat is comfortable for you, you can cross your legs or find another seat. You can sit on something, elevate your hips. See whatever is comfortable for you this morning. And then lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, close your eyes or keep your gaze soft. And first, just feel how you sit, your sitting bones, lengthening of your spine. And take a moment to scan your body. How is your physical body doing this morning? Are there any areas that ask for attention? And just notice them. Don't really follow too much of their attention. Also be aware of your mind. How is your mind doing this morning? Is it busy? Thinking about the day ahead? Whenever you feel distracted by any thought, see if you can come back to what you feel in your body. And bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice your inhalation, your exhalation, and whatever happens in between. With all of those observations, take a moment to really check in how you do this morning, right now, and ask yourself what you need. If you can't think of anything, you can ask yourself why you're joining this class. And if you want, you can use this to set an intention for yourself for this coming class. Something easy to remember. If you can, see if you can formulate it in a positive way. Just take 2 more deep breaths here. Slowly bring your chin towards your chest. And just find a stretch at the back, your neck, your upper shoulder area. You can stay here, feel that stretch, or invite yourself to move slowly. Bringing one ear to one shoulder. And then gently moving back. Your own pace, your own rhythm. And see if there's any area that is a bit uncomfortable. Probably it's worth staying a bit longer then. Also make whole circles. Or shake your head from left to right. Up and down. Try to connect with your body and feel what's good for you. If you're making circles, also change direction. If you like to move a bit bigger, use your whole torso. From your hips, your sitting bones, start to move into all directions. Waking up more parts of our body. Also change direction here. And then slowly come back to a neutral spine. And just start moving your shoulders, making circles into one direction. Loosening up that area and also change direction. And then gently bring your hands alongside your body, close to your hips. Then on an inhalation, reach out to the side, big circle. Bring your arms up and relax your shoulders here. If you need to widen your arms a bit, just widen them. Feel your long spine, long neck. Now reach up. And on an exhalation, lower them down through the side, big circle back. Inhale once more up. Relax your shoulders. And exhale, lower them down. Inhale, last time up. Now grab your right wrist with your left hand, then pull yourself over to the left. And stretch on the sides. Engage your core. And see if you can keep on breathing. On your next inhalation, come back up. Change hands and pull yourself to the right. Find that stretch on the left side. Keep on breathing. Next inhalation, come back up. And then lower down your hands. Bring your fingertips next to your hips, a bit behind you. And then push your chest forward. Bring your shoulder blades together. On an inhalation, really open that chest. Probably you want to look up. And then on an exhalation, round your spine and walk your fingertips to the front. Really rounding that spine, relaxing your hand. Inhale, walk back. Chest forward. Look up. And exhale forward, round. Inhale, once more back. Open that chest. And exhale, round. And on your next inhalation, last time a big circle up. And then exhale, come into a twist. One hand behind you, one hand onto your knee. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, look back. On your next inhalation, come back forward, take your arms up. And exhale, change. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, look back. Inhale, come back. Take your arms up. And exhale, bring your hands in front of you and roll over your knees. Come into a tabletop. If you have your socks on, it's a good moment to remove your socks, sorry. And probably also a layer, as we're going to move a bit more now. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your knees under your hips. And then start to move your spine. You can do a simple cat-cow flow on an inhalation, dropping your belly, looking forward. On an exhalation, rounding your spine, looking towards your navel. Inhale, drop your belly. Look forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop. Look forward. And exhale, round. And if you like to go on with that same movement, use your own rhythm of your breath. And if you feel that you want to move a bit more to the side or front and back, feel free to do so. See if you can link your movement to your breath. And then do this 2 more rounds of breath. And then slowly find your way back. And come into your tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders. And then step back with your left foot. Push your heel away. Stretching your calf muscles here. Keep your hips leveled. Engage your core and then slowly lift your leg up. Keep on pushing your heel away. And then find a good balance, a spot to look at. Reach with your right arm forward. On an inhalation, create length, back and forth. And then exhale, move your arm and leg out to the side. Good balancing exercise. Inhale, back to midline. Now listen carefully. Exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together around your spine. Inhale, push up. Create length. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back, midline. Exhale, round. Knee and elbow together. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale back. Exhale, round. Bring your leg and your arm up. Length. And then lower down your hands. Keep your leg up in the air. Bend your elbows. 3 push-ups. Big or small. Whatever is available to you. And then slowly lower down your knee. Shake your hips, probably also your wrists for a moment before we move to the other side. And find your way back into your tabletop. Hands under your shoulders. And then push, step back with your right foot. Toes into the mat. Push your heel away. Stretch your calf muscle. Engage your core and gently lift your leg. Keep on pushing that heel away. Find your balance. Reach with your left arm forward. Inhale, create length. And exhale, move out to the side. Arm and leg. Inhale back. Exhale, knee and elbow together around your spine. Inhale, push up. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale back. Exhale, round, knee and elbow together. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale back. Exhale, round. Stretch your arm and your leg up. Lower down your hands. Bend your elbows. 3 push-ups, mini, maxi, whatever is good for you. Lower down your knee, shake your hips, shake your wrists. And then gently widen your legs, knees as wide as the mat. Big toes are touching, and then push yourself back into a child's pose. Belly in between your legs, forehead onto the mat. Rest a moment here. Relax your shoulders. Relax your back. And just remember that child's pose is a pose you can always come back to. Whenever you need a break, whenever you need to catch your breath, come back into child's pose. One more breath here. And then gently look forward. Push yourself back up into your tabletop. And then bring your toes into the mat and prepare yourself for the first downward facing dog. Bring your hips up and back. Long spine. Relax your shoulders. Shake your head if you like. You can walk a bit with your knees. Coming into your first downward facing dog. And slowly start walking with your feet towards your hands. Mini steps. And once you're there, bend your knees and just fold forward. If you like, you can grab your elbows or the back of your legs. Relax your shoulders, your hands, and enjoy gravity. And then slowly release your hands. Bend your knees a bit and then roll up vertebra by vertebra. Notice every centimeter of that movement. Your head comes last, move your shoulders up and back. Enjoy the view, you're up. If you're not there yet, come to the front of your mat. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. And then pull your toes up, spread them, and then bring them down again one by one, grabbing as much space as possible. See how you stand, unlock your knees, tuck your pelvis, engage your core, relax your shoulders. Open your arms to the side, long spine, long neck. And just notice how you stand here for a moment. The stability, the strength. Now from here, we're slowly moving into some sun salutations. Surya Namaskar A with variations. And we're just starting with our arms. On an inhalation, bring your arms to the side, as we did before. Relax your shoulders when they're up. Exhale, slowly move down. One more. Inhale, bring your arms up. Relax your shoulders. And now on an exhalation, fold forward. Bring your fingertips towards the mat. Inhale, long spine, look forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, long spine, look forward. Exhale, hands onto the mat. Step back into a downward facing lift. 2 breaths here. See if you can find your downward facing dog. Long spine, relax shoulders. On your next inhalation, come high onto your toes. Move forward into a high plank. Now bring your knees onto the mat. One line between your knees and your shoulders. And then bend your elbows. 3 push-ups. Big or small. Take your time. Be aware of your breath. After the third one, bring your chin and your chest onto the mat. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, move forward into a cobra. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale back through your knees into downward facing dog. One breath here. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up, take your arms to the side. Reach up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, second round. Fold forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. One breath here. On your next inhalation, come forward into a high plank. This time we're going to hold this plank. Push your heels away. We stay for 5 counts. Strong arms. 4 more. Engage your core. 3 more. Keep on breathing. 2 more. We're nearly there. 1. Lower down your knees, your chin and your chest. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale forward into a cobra. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up, take your arms up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, last round, fold forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. And this time, shift your weight a bit forward. Bend your knees, no, bend your elbows, sorry. Come down in 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step over, hop forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up, take your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. If you like, close your eyes for a moment. Notice the temperature in your body. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. And then from here, we're slightly moving into our standing series. We'll just start the same way. So open your eyes, let go of your hands. On an inhalation, bring your arms up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, long spine, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. One breath in. And then on your next inhalation, bring your right leg up. Find your balance. Distribute your weight. Inhale, reach a bit higher with your left. And then on an exhalation, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. High plank. Hold. Inhale, push back. Straight leg. Exhale, knee towards your left elbow. Hold. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, knee into your chest. And step with your right foot forward. Lower down your back knee. Shift your hips a bit forward. And then slowly come up. Find a good pose here. Probably your front foot a bit more to the side. And then at your arms, relax your shoulders here. Inhale, reach up, create length. Probably you lean a bit back. Then on an exhalation, straighten your front leg. Bring your fingertips down towards the mat. Find a hamstring stretch here at the back of your right thigh. One more deep breath here. Then on your next inhalation, bend your front knee. Come back up. Reach up, lean back. And exhale one more time. Stretch. Fingertips down towards the mat. Inhale, bend. Come up. And then exhale, bend your elbows, shoulder blades come together. Bring your right hand down. Left hand down. Sorry, right arm comes up. Dragon twist. Inhale, create length. And exhale, lower down your right hand. Back toes into the mat, lift your knee and step back, downward facing dog. If you want, you can stay here in the downward facing dog, or you can come forward for a vinyasa, high plank, lower down with or without your knees. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. One more breath. Now we move to the other side. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Find your balance here. Reach a bit higher. And then on an exhalation, bring your left knee towards your left elbow. High plank hold. Inhale, push back, straight leg. Exhale, knee towards your right elbow. Inhale back. And exhale, knee towards your chest. Step with your left foot forward. Lower down your back knee. Shift your hips a bit forward. And slowly come up. Find a good pose for your front foot again. Find that stretch at the front of your right hip. At your arms. Inhale, reach up. Lean a bit back if you want. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Fingertips down. Hamstring straight. One more breath here. And then on your next inhalation, bend your knee. Come up. Lean back. And exhale once more. Fingertips down. Hamstring straight. Inhale, bend. Come up. And now exhale, bend your elbows. Shoulder blades come together. Right hand comes down. Left arm up. Twist. And let your hips sink here and opening your twist as wide as you like. Reach up towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower down your left hand. Back knee of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Either stay here, in a down dog, or come forward. High plank. Lower down with or without your knees. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop forward. In a long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up, take your arms up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. If you like to close your eyes, close your eyes. And take a moment to check in. How are you doing? What was it again that you needed? And is this practice working for you? Or is there anything you can change so it works better for you? One more breath here. And we're moving into one last round of the standing series. So we're going to add another element to it. Open your eyes, let go of your hands. Inhale, reach up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, long spine, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing. Inhale, your right leg comes up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and step forward. Lower down your back knee. Shift your hips and gently come up. Let your arms relax your shoulders. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, straighten your front legs. See if your fingertips come down or probably back if you have a good balance. We keep on moving. Inhale, bend your knee. Come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Fingertips down or back. Inhale, last time up. And exhale, shoulder blades together. Left hand comes down. Right arm comes up. Toe width. Let your hips sink. Reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. And now bring your back toes into the mat. Lift your knee. And then slowly lower down your right hand to the inside of your foot. And walk to the long side of the mat. Just turn 90 degrees. Unlock your knees on an inhalation. Reach up. Gather energy above your half. And now keep your feet flexible. We're sinking through our knees. You might want to turn your toes a bit up. Create length in your long spine. And then exhale, lower down your hands onto shoulder height. And push out to the side. And now we combine both. Inhale, stretch your legs and your arms. And exhale, sink. Push your hands out. Inhale, once more up. And exhale down. Push your arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Take your arms with you. Tiny bit or more. Whatever feels good. 2 breaths here. And then gently release your hands, let them drop down and walk back to the front of the mat. Turn your toes back, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or come forward for a vinyasa, high plank. Chaturanga, Ashtanga, Namaskar. Forward cobra, upward facing dog. And back, downward facing dog. One more breath here. Going to change sides. On your next inhalation, bring your left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Step with your left foot forward. Lower down your back knee. Shift your weight and come up. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Hamstring stretch. Fingertips down or back. Inhale, bend. Come up. And exhale, fold, fold. Inhale, last time, come up. And exhale, bend your elbows, shoulder blades together. Right hand comes down, left arm up, twist. Inhale, reach up, create length. And then bring your back toes into the mat, lift your knee. And then bring your hand on the inside of your lap and turn to the long side. Bring all your weight to your right foot. Bend your knee, lower down your hips. Left leg is straight, Skandasana. You can keep your fingertips on the mat. Or if you have a good balance today, lift your hands. And then gently lower down your hands and change to the other side. Skandasana. Find your balance, see if you want to lift your hands. And then gently turn back to the front of your mat, turn your toes in. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or do a last vinyasa. Come forward, high plank, lower down your way. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. And slowly lower down your knees. Bring them as wide as the mat, big toes touching. And push yourself back, come into a child's pose. You want to move your wrists. Move your wrists here. Relax your shoulders. Catch your breath. And from here, we're moving into the cooling down. Just walk with your hands back. So you come onto your legs and then come sit next to your feet and bring your legs forward. We're moving into a seated forward bend, and you can either keep your legs straight and then fold forward here. And I want you to feel a stretch and a rounding in your spine. You might also feel it in your legs, but your spine is first priority. You can also choose for another position of your legs with the soles of your feet together, legs out, and then rounding your spine. You can try both of them. Which one works better for you for a stretch of your spine, a rounding of your spine? And if you are in a position with your legs straight and you feel your knees, sometimes that's the case, it can be good to have a blanket under your knees, to have them a bit bent and support them. And see if you can relax your hands, relax your muscles, relax your shoulders, and really sink into this pose. If you can use every exhalation to sink a bit deeper. And if you're comfortable in your pose, take 3 more deep breaths. Keep them nice and juicy. And after your 3rd breath, just slowly walk yourself back up and come onto your back. You can keep your legs in any shape you want, straight or with the soles together. Your feet on the mat, one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your heart. And just notice what you feel. And then from here, we're moving into our next pose, the eye of the needle. You might know it already. Bring your right foot on the mat, quite close towards your hips. Bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. And then grab the back of your right leg. Relax your right foot. And see if you can just relax down with your shoulder. And find a stretch here in your left hip and glutes area. If your arms are not long enough, you can use your blanket to extend your arms. And then see if you can sink with the pose here into your mat. And if you like a more intense stretch, move your legs a bit to the right. And if it should be a bit less intense, move down to the left. If you can also relax your face, your jaw. You often hold some extra tension there. If there's anything going on somewhere else in our body. Settled in, take 3 more deep breaths here. And after your 3rd breath, just release your leg and your foot back onto the mat. And take a moment here to notice the difference between left and right before we move to the other side. And keep your left leg, the left foot on the mat, right ankle on top of your left knee. And then grab the back of your left leg. Find your stretch now on the right side of your hip, your glutes. If you can relax your shoulders, relax your face, and find the right intensity for that stretch. Move a bit to left or right to change it. And then take 2 more deep breaths here. And after your 2nd breath, slowly release your legs and your feet back onto the mat. And take 2 breaths here to feel. And it's time to prepare yourself for the end relaxation for Shavasana. If your body needs to do anything before you go into Shavasana, take a short moment. You can bring your knees into your chest or your legs up. And then do whatever you need to do before you come into Shavasana. Grab a blanket or a sweater. And then find a comfortable pose for you. See if that's on your back today, or your belly, or your side, or even seated. All is good. As long as you're warm enough and comfortable. And relax your feet and your legs. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Relax your neck and your head. So once you can move it a bit from left to right. And then with every exhalation, sink a bit more into the mat. And gently let your breathing become a bit deeper. Become aware of everything around you again. Bring back some movement into your body, your hands, your feet. If you like, bring your arms over your head, give yourself a nice stretch. And whenever you're ready, come onto your favorite sides. Take a moment there. And then use your hands to push yourself up and come into a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. Bring your awareness to your breath. And take a moment to notice how you feel. Feel if there's anything different compared to an hour ago. And see if there's anything you'd like to remember or to take on throughout the day. And simply unite your hands in front of your chest. Lower down your head towards your hands. Thank yourself for showing up, doing your best. Thank your body for everything it does for you. And if you want, you can bow forward and say namaste. Namaste. Namaste, all of you. Thanks so much for joining. Have a lovely day. And if you like to share anything or have any questions, feel free. And otherwise, see you next time.